I think that in one sense, opera was kind of the film before film was invented. It was a collaborative art form that was about storytelling and used music and costumes and even lighting and the orchestra to really tell stories in a larger than life way. So I think that was my initial draw to opera, was that when a teacher when I was in high school said, you know, opera was film before there was film, I was instantly interested. But flash forward a few decades, and it's quite a challenge to be able to actually bring one to life. But in opera, the music is meant to be the primary storytelling ingredient, whereas in film, it's the visuals. So there's the composers get to, in some way, be the director, or at least the chief storytellers, let's say. And the director is in charge of helping bring the visuals that are depicted in the music, if you will. So the chance to be more in the driver's seat is, of course, really thrilling. But then it also, when you be careful what you wish for, because then it helps give you respect for the people who are in the driver's seat in film and the sorts of choices they have to make. So that's just part of it. But in this particular project, which is a collaboration, I got to work with Rhiannon Giddens and help realize her vision and work within her artistry, and then bring my own to that to kind of enhance what it is that she already did. And so I got to meet and really get to know another artist that I really respect. And through all of the challenges of working on a project over many years, we kind of fed off each other's inspiration and energy, and that was really valuable as well. Our inspirations were mostly about genre. Omar's story, beginning in Senegal and coming to the US, really had an opportunity to use it naturally suggested a lot of different genres, and both Rhiannon and I really enjoy different genres of music and find, as I think all musicians feel, limited by genre at some point in their career or another. So to be able to tell his story and bring in different genres of music, all of which were either invented or heavily influenced by Africans or African Americans, we felt like that was just the only way that you could tell the story. And part of it taking place in Charleston. There's another kind of famous opera, Porgy and Bess, that takes place in Charleston. So to nod to Gershwin seemed nearly required. And so we had, never mind that, Gershwin's harmonic idiom wasn't invented in the 1800s, but the beauty of opera is that you can tell a story in a way that works for the music and works in a way that speaks to the audience. So because we thought we have this great story that naturally pulls from all these different African-American traditions, and because Omar's story is actually an immigrant story because he was Muslim, it turns out that up to 20% of the enslaved people were Muslim, and that's not a story that we know about. And so all of these different things really suggested that it needed to be stylistically very diverse, and really, just as we are telling Omar's story as a way of recovering our history, telling our complete history, touching upon all of the music that makes us America was another way to just kind of emphasize that point.